not tonight. Really hot, it's by the ocean.
Hello everyone, LowPolyLevi here. Welcome back to another episode of Replica Retro Reviews. And today, I thought it'd be fun to talk about a wonderful little indie game called Micro Mages. Micro Mages came out just a couple years ago on the NES. Yes, a new NES game. This is known as Homebrew. The developers, Morphcat Games, have made a lot of newer games for the NES, which I might talk about another day. This is actually fairly uncommon, as I'm sure developing for an older console complicates things, like coding, storage space, and processing power, obviously. So it's commendable to do this sort of thing. So, without any further ado, let's make our way up the tower as we play Micro Mages on NES. First of all, this game was actually done as sort of a challenge, you could say. The developers wanted to fit as good of a game as they could in just 40 kilobytes, which is what many developers had to do back in the day. For example, the original Super Mario Bros. Was only 35 kilobytes, the game that defined a generation of gamers in a file size probably comparable to your last couple saved images. It's honestly incredible how far gaming has come. Anyway, let's talk about the actual game. The game does what most games on the system did, making the game short but very difficult. The devs used smaller sprites so they could have more sprites on the screen, hence the name Micro Mages. The devs also used a lot of colors, which makes the game look almost like an SNES game. It's still 8-bit, but it just looks really good. The game is a vertical platformer with multi-directional chargeable ranged attacks that you use to take out enemies, or aim downward to boost yourself upward by a tiny amount. You can of course wall jump as well, which you don't see in a lot of NES games in particular. One really great thing about this game is that it's 4-player multiplayer, simultaneous at that. Of course, the NES had only 2 controller ports, so you have to use an accessory like the NES 4-score. It's honestly very impressive to see. Most NES games that had 2-player consisted of just passing the controller to someone else. There are also a few power-ups, such as a fairy, which grants you an extra hit point, and a pet seagull that acts like the bunny hat in Super Mario Land 2. Spam the jump button mid-air to stay in air for longer. Also, as an exclusive to multiplayer, is a Swap-a-roni item, which lets you swap places with another player. But that's about it. I would like to see a couple more, but, it's fine. There are about 4 worlds with a boss at the end of each world. All of them are fun to fight, and if you fight them in the right way, you'll get a special artifact. There's also a hard mode that remixes the levels alongside new color palettes for said levels. Another great thing about this game is the soundtrack. If you can appreciate a good chiptune, you'll love this game. Also, this game came with a manual detailing all the enemies and characters, telling the story, providing cool, well-drawn art, explaining everything about the game, and genuinely being an amazing nostalgia piece, capturing the essence of many other manuals of games of this time. If you're not planning on purchasing the physical release, you can also download it using the link in the description. Oh yeah, like I just alluded to, you can get it on Steam, which also comes with the ROM as a bonus. There's also an awesome top-quality retro-like console released not too long ago called the Evercade EXP that plays classic retro games and awesome homebrew games, including Micro Mages, alongside other games from the developers, and a ton of other games from other indie devs. I'll leave a link to the review on that console in the description. Overall, I give this game an 8 out of 8 for awesome gameplay, graphics, multiplayer, music, and being released across many different systems. It'd be really nice to see this on Switch. One last thing, there's also an official ROM hack known as Second Quest, so be on the lookout for a video on that soon. And with that, I've been LowPolyLevi, you've been a great viewer, and I'm off. See ya. Hey guys, thanks for watching all the way till the end. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. I know the video is fairly short, but I hope you enjoyed. Please check out the game. It's always good to support indie devs. And plus, you get a fun time, obviously. But that's about it. So...
Hey, you very good! See you next time!